Hey Deckers, Planet of Lana drops tomorrow, and a huge thanks to Thunderful Games and Plan of Attack for giving us early access to this to test out on the Steam Deck. We have an early build here, so you may get better performance from the day 1 patch, which is due to come. And they've also asked me to let you know that there are a few features that will be dropping very soon, but not part of day 1, around accessibility, rebindable controls, being able to switch the UI on and off, and ultra-wide support. So rest assured they are coming, but they will not be there day 1. The day 1 performance is actually exceptionally good on Steam Deck, and I can see why this was verified out of the gate. It doesn't hold 60 frames per second perfectly, even in some of the early sections on the high settings, and even on medium it does drop down a bit, but it still plays exceptionally well. There is not a huge amount of difference between the power draw either if you drop down to medium settings, or even cap this at 30 frames per second, which I was quite surprised about. But I'm sure we'll see some of this change with the day 1 patch. In the build that I got, switching down to medium, only saved around 1 watt, and there was very little graphical difference. And capping this to 30 frames per second on the Steam Deck, which usually brings the power draw right down, also only made about 1 to 2 watts difference. So for our recommendation on this, we are going to be saying to go with the 40 Hz cap, which gives you the best of both worlds. So medium settings and the 40 Hz cap on Steam Deck with VSync on in Planet of Lana will give you the best balance of the graphics and the power draw. That will give you around 2 to 3 hours, and you're going to be wanting to use that. Although the cinematic nature of Planet of Lana and what seems to be fairly chill nature of the game does have some dark undertones and is not afraid to punish you for getting things wrong. Most of the challenges will take you a couple of attempts, and having a companion, which you get later on, really changes the way you think about a lot of these puzzles and just makes you want to progress even further. The rescue mission style and the chill nature of the game overall does draw you in and makes you just want to continue to progress and fulfill those challenges. It introduces a lot of these abilities quite slowly throughout the game, which keeps you entertained because you're not just bored with the abilities that you've got or the sections that you've got so far, and there always seems to be something new to have a look at or to have a play with. The graphics and the music of this game is absolutely spectacular. This is a perfect game for the Steam Deck. Pick up and play with a quick save anywhere, as it always seems to save wherever I leave off. No issues with the resuming either. There's just so much to have a look at as you go through, as it keeps kind of switching between running through some nice cinematic areas, showing off some fantastic backgrounds and graphics, and then throwing a few new puzzles in, and then catching you out with a few new monsters as well. Keep your eye out for clues. Everything is a clue in this game and will give you subtle hints. It doesn't hold your hand as much as some of the other games, but that's exceptionally good because it does give you a sense of achievement when you find the clues and figure things out. We're very grateful to have early access to this, and I can see a lot of people getting hooked on this game. We'll keep an eye on the performance, and if the day 1 patch is significant, then we'll follow up with the performance update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.